Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for stopping by. So I thought that I would come on here and do a pick a card type reading. So this one is going to be, is this connection, worth waiting for? So this is really intended for anybody who's dealing with a challenging connection, a challenging situation. So whoever you are thinking about, whoever you have on your heart at the moment, go ahead and think about your person. Set the intention for this reading to, just get clarity on how does this person really feel about you? Is this something that will come around? Is this something that is improving? So this is meant to really give some answers on a challenging connection of yours. Okay. So go ahead and, take a deep breath here and think about your person. Think about what you want to hear, or not what you want to hear, but what you want to get clarity on. And let's go ahead and set the intention here for each of these to be 3 different groups. So we have the first one, which is this green emerald, I believe it is, crystal. We have this white crystal here. These are both just from outside, from nature. We have this white crystal. And then we have this red, sort of brown red type crystal. Okay, or not crystal, but rock or whatever it is. So go ahead and think about whichever one you are drawn to. Again, take a deep breath and really tune into your intuition. Don't just choose what color you like. Really tune into your intuition here and think about your situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and say to Spirit, let's go ahead and set the intention here for each of these piles to please bring through clarity, truth, and honesty for whoever you have on your mind at the moment. Is this connection worth waiting for? What's going on in your connection? Is this connection improving? What do you need to hear from Spirit about this connection? Okay. So we're just going to use the same decks for each one. I'm just going to clear them before I go through each one. I like to keep the same deck. So go ahead and pause if you need to pause the video. And if not, we're going to go ahead and go into the first rock. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in your connection if you chose this emerald rock here. All right, so anybody who's tuning in here, whoever you are thinking about, whoever you have on your mind, is this connection worth waiting for? Is this connection improving? Is it coming around? What is the current energy of your connection? So what's currently going on? What is the energy of your connection with your person and you? What is the energy of this connection? What is the current energy of this connection? Okay, we have concealing here, secrets, mysteries, and hiding. So there could be some secrets in this connection right now. There could be something that's being concealed a little bit here. I did see the final straw card at the bottom too. So there might be a little bit of just concealing, like this black cat here is beneath the curtain. So it does feel like things are kept in the dark at the moment. Something is kept in the dark here. I feel like for those of you who are dealing with the masculine energy, this person might be really keeping an eye on you here. That might be wanting to come forward to you. The chase card to me is somebody who does want to sort of pursue you. So this person might want to pursue you right now in sort of a kind of a quick way, a little bit of a hasty way is what I'm getting here. I do feel here with the concealing, they may not be, obviously telling you this, or this person may be kind of keeping this a secret at the moment. What is the energy of your connection right now? Anybody who chooses pile 1. We have tension, turbulence, arguments, and stress. So there might be some tension here going on around your connection. We also have the memories card though at the bottom. So you both could be kind of thinking about each other here. I feel like there is still some memories attached to this connection. But with that said, it feels like something is kind of tense here. Something is being concealed though. It's like it's being, there could be something in the way here is what I'm also getting. We have the influences card and the trapped card. So there could be something in the way that's that's causing your person to feel like they have to hide something from you, or that they have to come through to you in secrecy here. So it does feel like there is some tension that's keeping things apart from the two of you at the moment. Okay. One more card here. What is the energy of this connection for pile one? What is the energy of this connection? Okay, we have loyalty here, dedication, trust, reliability with consequences. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's something around tension around loyalty, tension around a decision that has to be made here. And I do feel like it is multiple decisions, you know, a choice that has to be made here on your person's end. And again, I kind of feel like there's something that's causing a bit of tension, or it's causing some turbulence around your connection. It does feel like it's being concealed. It feels like it's being hidden at the moment. Okay, so we're going to clarify a little bit more here. But let's look at your person. Let's look at their feelings for you underneath here. And then we'll look at the outcome at the bottom. And we'll clarify here with the tarot. So how is your person feeling about you at the moment? How is your person feeling about you? Pile one. Wow, so they're going through a lot of emotions here. We have emotional whirlwind and we have shattered. So that's quite a bit of it says affected, dramatic, unstable, and we have damaged, brokenhearted, destroyed. This person feels like they're going through a lot of turbulence when it comes to their feelings for you, when it comes to their emotions for you at the moment. And again, it seems like it has something to do with this concealing or secrets or tension. I feel like this person's being caught in like, they're like caught in a tension within themselves here. They're very confused. How's this person feeling about you here? Yeah, we have pride and we also have running. So this person's kind of caught in their ego though. They are feeling kind of damaged right now. And I feel like since I saw that chase card too, with this person being more of a masculine for a lot of you, it's like they really want to come through to you and they really want to almost like pursue you or chase you. But I feel like there is a lot of pride with this. There's a lot of pride that they have towards you, or just in general here. And so that's another reason why I feel they're kind of concealing this here. I do feel like there is something causing them to feel trapped though. I still feel like there's some baggage here, or there's something that they feel they have to clear up or that they have to take care of here. Anybody who chose pile one, how's this person feeling about you? How are they truly feeling about you? Is this worth waiting for? Yeah, they're trying to make a decision right now. I feel like this person's at a crossroads when it comes to making a choice about you. I'm trying to make a very difficult decision and it involves you. And that's, again, another reason why they feel very emotional right now. And they feel like they're caught almost between two worlds. There's a lot of personal issues that they have going on too. They feel like they do have a lot of like personal setbacks, I guess, or things that they're struggling with in their own, like, just who they are. I feel like this person does need some more time though. Let's clarify the emotional whirlwind here. Why do they feel, how are they feeling about you? Why do they feel emotional whirlwind? How's this person feeling about you? Yeah, time. I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? So we do have the I love you card at the bottom here. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you. So they do feel like as more time passes by, they do realize that they care for you. It doesn't necessarily mean yet it's worth waiting for, but I feel like they do feel that they know that time is ticking. It's like they're trying to navigate is what I'm getting. They're trying to like navigate their way in a maze here to figure out what they're going to do about you. So they know that the time is ticking. Yeah, there's definitely an interference here. I'm not sure exactly what that interference is yet. We'll clarify that. But there is a mountain here. Something or someone is standing in between us. So that's kind of this to me, the tension right in the middle here. There's something standing in between the two of you. And it could really be anything, but it feels like it's causing them to feel that they can't necessarily be loyal to you at the moment. Why are they shattered here? How do they feel about you? For anybody who chooses pile 1. Stubborn. We have 2 things that say stubborn. So they feel like kind of like brokenhearted here inside, but they're choosing to stay stubborn about it. Yeah, we have, I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. So they just kind of feel like a little bit of a mess right now when it comes to how to approach you. They know the time is ticking here. They know they have to make a choice. They're very much in their ego when it comes to expressing something to you. They have a little bit of a selfish tendency here too. Why do we have the Pride card? How do they feel about you? Yeah, okay, I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. And then we have the Lessons card though. I didn't know what I had until you were gone with the Home card. So yeah, it's almost like the reason they're going their separate ways, though, is because there's some form of an obligation or there's something that I feel is causing this. Yeah, I'm distracted here. Influences. It's like it may not be their, I mean, it could be their decision, but it's also not really, I mean, they could have put themselves in that position, but it's still, they're kind of feeling like it's easier to like move on and not confront it or not deal with it. So let's see what else we have before we look at the outcome here. So anybody who chose pile 1 here. Is this connection worth waiting for? Why do we have concealing and tension here? What's going on in your connection here? Anybody who chooses this one? Yeah, the Moon. We have the Moon here. We have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. The Moon and the concealing card, pretty much the same meaning. Wow, we have the Devil here. We do have the Death card in reverse. So I will say that this person does have quite a bit of like secrets that they're either holding within, or a lot of emotional kind of things that are like trapping them here. I feel like they haven't gone through the necessary transition yet with the Death card being here in reverse. What's being concealed here? What's being concealed? I think it's just maybe their own healing for some of them. We have the 8 of Swords with the Star. Like they're not seeing the way out, or they're not seeing how they can maybe get out of their own stubbornness here. I feel like it's a combination of them feeling kind of trapped in a lot of fear, or their environment that they're in here as well. What's being hidden here? Why do we have the Moon and the Devil? What's being hidden here in this connection? Yeah, solitary with the dark influences. So, and then we have second chance here, conflicted. So again, I feel like this person, they have something around them. It could even just be their lifestyle, things like that. But with the solitary and also the dark attachments, third parties here, it might be that they are slowly trying to detach from the situation. They're slowly trying to find their way out, but maybe they don't, maybe you don't know the whole story of what this is here. I just feel like they need this time for themselves to really go through this transition. I feel like they have a lot of like darker energies that have been trying to sort of like invade them or keep them stuck here with the second chance. I feel this is about you. So they kind of feel again that it's like easier for them to take a step back at the moment, so they know that the time is ticking for them. So they have a lot of stuff to work through. and to let go of here. Let me confirm the Mountain card. What's standing in between the connection? Anybody who chooses this, what's standing in between the connection? We have the Six of Cups with the Queen of Cups reversed with the Page of Wands. So I'm getting two things with this. It could be for some, there could be another partner involved. It could be a mother of their child. It could be somebody from their past. Two of Pentacles here. It could even be family. Just something I feel that's attached to the past here for a lot of them. But for others of them, if that doesn't resonate, it's just their old ways and how they've been, maybe what they've been investing in, how they've been going about their life. It could, even changing for this connection. So they feel like they are definitely hard to reach at the moment. I would say that they are hard to reach at the moment, and they're kind of in their ego, they're in their stubbornness, and they also have a lot of stuff to clear out that's around them. Okay, so then let's look at is this worth waiting for? Let's look at where this is heading. So what's coming in with this connection? Is it worth waiting for? As of right now, not permanently, but as of right now, where's this connection heading? One day, misunderstood, and clashing with pretend here. So I feel like with the one day card, it's pretty much telling you that one day, someday, somewhere, another time, perhaps one day in the future when all of this could clear up here. I just feel like with this death card being in reverse here, they have not fully, transformed, especially with the devil being here next to it here and a lot of this, and they need to take a step back. So I would say that probably at the moment, it's better to just detach and try to let things unfold naturally the way that they should. We do have misunderstood and we have clashing here. So I feel like they just have a lot of work to do on themselves, to be honest, when it comes to their own kind of misunderstandings or their own victim mentality here, having to come out of this clashing energy. Like the two of you would just kind of clash at the moment because maybe you're not looking for the same thing as of today. And I feel like they kind of acknowledge that that they're just not in the right frame of mind is what I'm getting here. So I would probably say it's probably not worth, waiting for at the moment. Where's this connection heading? Is it worth waiting for here? Clashing one day. Yeah, I just don't feel like your person's in the King of Wands. Yeah, they have a lot of like just not wanting to see this connection, or not wanting to see much of anything almost. I don't know, I kind of get like somebody who's a little bit down in a hole here. And with the King of Wands reversed, they're not taking responsibility at the moment for their actions, even though they will be, I feel, with the death being here, but it's just not the moment. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles here kind of sideways. I feel like this is about you both kind of doing your own thing here. Wheel of Fortune reverse, again, not the right time. So yeah, give it some time, give it some space. I feel like they need to step into their power, as who they are. They need to accept this connection. They need to see it. And they're two kind of in their own like energy to really see it for what it is here, even though I feel like they feel for you. Their emotions are there for you. But you both may end up kind of just clashing because you may not be looking for the same thing at the moment. Yeah, they're going through a lot of karma right now. So let's get the final message for them. Is this worth waiting for? Is this connection worth waiting for? So much has happened between us. Can we work through it again? And I don't know, confusion. So yeah, I mean, you both kind of feel confused. I feel like you both feel a little bit confused at the moment here when it comes to what to do or where to go from here. The ego, again, another card about ego. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. Four of Cups, ignoring what has to be looked at here. So if you both can kind of resolve what you need to do, what you need to work on within yourselves, especially I think this person here, then maybe one day, you know, it can work out. But I think as of right now, that's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay. So let's get the advice for you. I'm going to pull one of these affirmation cards from this unicorn deck here. So what is the affirmation or the advice that you need to know for the viewer of this reading, whoever's watching this reading? What do you need to know? Playfulness. I am a playful participant in life, and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins puts sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knows how to party. Okay, so I feel like this is about taking things lightly, not with your heart, but maybe just seeing things lightly when it comes to the way that you're approaching the situation. Try not to take it too heavily, because this does feel kind of heavy here. So it could also feel like you're absorbing that, you know, you're kind of feeling that energy. So just try to approach things with like a carefree energy within your own life, and that will help you. Okay, so that's what I see here for pile one. I hope it resonated with you. If it doesn't, then you know, it's still general reading, or you could also choose the other two piles if you feel like that's better suited for you. So I hope this helped. Do check me out on Instagram if you would like to see more pick a card readings. I do have some pick a cards on there, so I have that down below. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Hello for everybody who chose this pile 2, this white crystal or white stone. So let's see what's going on in your connection. So is your connection worth waiting for? How's your person feeling about you? So anybody who chose pile 2, anybody who chose the white stone here, what do they need to know about their person, about their situation, about this connection? Should they wait for this person? Is this worth waiting for? Are things going to improve? So what is the energy of your connection? What is the energy of this connection? What is the energy of your connection for pile 2? Okay, we have euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, and laughter. And we do have the beginnings card here, confusion beneath this. So it does kind of feel with the beginnings card here and the euphoria, there could be something about wanting to establish something new, wanting to have a new beginning, wanting to have kind of a some joy, some laughter, some good times here. I mean, the euphoria card to me is just really about kind of, you know, maybe taking things a little bit too lightly at times, or it could be. I feel like this is something, I feel like this connection has to, it's almost like it has to survive the depths. So it has to really not only be a light thing or not only be a shallow thing, but be something that can be long term is what I'm getting here. We'll see what else. What is the energy right now of this connection for anybody who chose pile 2? What's the energy of their connection? Yeah, we have the lust card here, intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. So when I have these two combinations here, and I did see the shallow card a couple times as well, and we have the purifying card, I feel like your connection right now, it could have been very sexual. It could have been very, again, just kind of euphoric, but not really very stable for some of you. Or this could be where things would kind of go. We'll see we're going to look at your person's feelings and then where things are heading. But there's definitely a need to heal right now from any form of, I guess, like euphoric energy. It's not a bad thing, but with this card here, it feels like somebody who's only looking for that. So if it's not the two of you that had that type of dynamic, it could be that your person has been like that, and they've had kind of an issue with maybe chasing things that were very much of a shallow type of, you know, energy here. So it kind of translates into your connection not being very committal at the moment, or having a hard time being, yeah, see again, we have shallow with infatuation. So I feel like this connection could be very intense. It could be very much based on lust here. Maybe not only that, but it could be that this is something that at the moment seems to have to go through like a cleansing and a healing to actually look at the depths of it. One more card here. What is the energy of this connection for pile 2? What is the energy of your connection right now? Okay, we have memories, bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing. So you and this person are definitely kind of reminiscing on each other here, especially when it comes to, I feel, at least on their part, or maybe both of your ends, on the good times or on how, you know, maybe intense that you felt about each other here. And I feel like you are reminiscing on that. You're thinking about that here. There is some pain about losing what once was. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like things are drifting, or things have been kind of drifting apart between you both, or you may have felt, yeah, it's like I feel like things have been sort of just drifting a little bit. Things have been kind of taking a back seat here, and you both are kind of feeling that there's still some memories attached here. There's just something about, like, see, we have chemistry, we have illusions, we have secret admirer, something very like passionate and just very much of like a flame, a passion. So let's look at how they feel about you then. So whoever you're watching this for, whoever you're wanting to see clarity on here, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? How are they feeling about you? Okay, we have farewells here. Goodbyes, finality, and closure. However, we do have the upheaval with the feminine energy. So this could be that some of you did step away from them. I'm getting that message too. Yeah, because we have unspoken here. It's like maybe, again, there's something about them keeping your connection very light or very lustful, or they had a tendency to do that with other, you know, with their life, and they kind of kept you as an option or on the side. And I feel like now they feel like obviously this connection has already closed up, or they feel like it's going to close up, and they kind of feel like there's been unspoken things because you're both bitter. You're both in a reminiscent state. How do they feel about you? How are they truly feeling about you? Yeah, see, that's the card I saw in the beginning. We have new beginnings here, direction, new direction, fresh start. And we also had the longing card. They're definitely missing you. This person is definitely missing you a lot. I feel like they are faced with the decision on having to really like get it together, I guess, when it comes to bringing you something fresh, bringing you something new. Yeah, it's like I feel like this person does want to confess something or harmonize something with you. I feel like they want to establish the peace with you because they do miss you. We have two cards here about longing and memories here, but something just didn't go right in the past, or something just wasn't committed in the past, and I feel like they do have some regrets about that here. But it's like this is something that I feel has come full circle. Like you either already walked away, the two of you maybe have not talked and spoken in a long time, and it feels like something would be like a very fresh start if it were to come back around. And even then, I'm not sure yet if what the outcome is, if they're just going to kind of bring the same thing your way. But I do feel like they want to have a fresh start. They've been working on themselves a lot, and I think so have you. So let's clarify here what they want to say about their feelings for you. So is this connection worth waiting for? How is your person feeling about you? Anybody who chose pile 2? Anybody who chose pile 2, the white stone, is this connection worth waiting for? How do they feel about you? Why do we have farewells here? We have baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. Yeah, and then we do have here, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? And we have secrets here too. I hid something from you. I'm afraid to tell you about it. So I feel like this person with the beginnings card and the baggage card, I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's important. I'm getting for some of you that they may have kept you kind of on the sideline, or they may have kept you an option here because they were too concerned about what other people thought, or what this connection was to them. They could have even had like an environment around them that wasn't encouraging your connection to grow really, so they feel kind of at odds because they miss you a lot. And it's like they want something fresh, I'm getting for sure with this farewells card. It's like complete different energy than the crows here, or the birds. I don't know why I said crows. And with the beginnings card here, it's like they really want to sweep away what has been euphoric to them, but not really sustainable, I'm feeling here. But they do worry about what other people think. So that could be an issue here, that they have to really, you make them nervous too. They're also nervous about their surroundings. Let's clarify beginnings here. How do they feel about you? How does this person truly feel about you? Okay, yeah, see, we have forbidden here. Even though we shouldn't, I still want you. So that's why I feel too that for that group of you, it's like this has been very lustful, or it's been very intense, but they feel like something like that. Like it's either only been that, or their environment has not been able to sustain your connection, and they feel kind of confused about that because they still really want you, but something about your connection is forbidden. We do have here clingy, feeling trapped, pushes me away, please give me some space. So they do still need some space though. They're still trying to figure something out here. Yeah, how they feel about you. How's this person truly feeling about you here? Pile of 2. It's kind of like there's something a little bit codependent here, though. Yeah, exactly. See, we have factors. We're so different. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. There's something here that's different about you both. And again, I don't know if that's like, it's either spectrum. It's like either the two of you, your connection was very stable, but they had other interests, or the two of you, maybe had a very intense like sexual energy, or just an intense connection, but they like maybe had a different religion, or there's something kind of more conservative, or vice versa here, however it resonates. But I feel like there's just something about them feeling that it would go against the norm somehow to be with you, or would go against the like what the people around them want, that sort of thing again here. So I feel like we have here the first card, you were the one, the only one. Yeah, I really feel like this person and you're either were the first kind of, like you come first above the others, if this is a love, well, I'll say if this is a love connection, if they're dealing with another love interest. So if they're dealing with a love interest, or if they have just other circumstances, it's like you come first to them in their heart because they really miss you. But it's like, again, they feel like you're so different. How's this going to work? What is everyone else going to think about? So there is something about that here. Okay. And then we do have, though, the letter and the surprise. I'll be writing you a message. Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. So it does feel like there is, let's go into the tarot now, but it does feel like there is something that they want to have with you when it comes to a new beginning. If they can kind of overcome their fear, if they can overcome their worries. Let's confirm here. What is the energy of your connection? Why do we have euphoria, lust, memories here? What is the current energy of your connection? Pile 2. What is the current energy of your connection? Pile 2. Yeah, the Judgment card in reverse. So this to me is like, let's see here. The Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands reversed. So there was a Tower moment here. But I also feel like they're going through a Tower moment, like in their own life here, when it comes to having to make changes in their life with their decisions and their lifestyle, and again, maybe people around them. With the Judgment card in reverse, this is really about the past. This is about having to like really resurrect your connection here, but it's in reverse because I feel like, again, they're unsure if they can let go with the Tower here. Yeah, they've been kind of, I feel like they've been fantasizing here about this connection, but they haven't maybe taken that step yet. How are they feeling about you? How's this person truly feeling about you? How are they truly feeling about you? Is it worth waiting for? How they feel about you? Okay, we have the Star, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, I don't know if maybe you, because I feel like with the Four of Cups here and the Star, they have their doubts. I feel like they have their doubts about whether this is going to work or not. Again, they have their doubts about this connection. They have their doubts about, yeah, they want to heal. It's like they want to heal this here with you, but they feel, again, like I said, that maybe their environment does not allow it or they can't have it, something like that here. So with the Judgment card in reverse, they really have to make a judgment call here. I want to see why we had the Tower, though. What's the Tower about for this person? What's the Tower about for your person? Pile 2. Yeah, the apology card here. I think it's about, yeah, I think it's about you here. We have feminine energy with waiting, expecting, manifesting, and I saw the apology. So it's like it would be a Tower moment for them to come through to you, especially if you haven't spoken in a while. And that's why we have the surprise card here too. Big happy changes are coming. It doesn't guarantee it, but I feel like, is it worth waiting for? I feel like they want to heal things here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. They kind of want to offer something new. How do they feel about you? Pile 2. The Death card reversed with the World. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at where this is heading, and I'll kind of put these together. I want to see what Spirit wants to say about where is this heading. So is this worth waiting for? Where's your connection heading for anybody who chooses this? Pile 2. Is your connection worth waiting for? Where is it heading? Because I feel like they are struggling a little bit with their uncertainty. Where's this connection heading? Is it worth waiting for? What's the outcome here? We have infatuation, misunderstood, and loyalty. So tension at the bottom too. This is what came up for pile 1 too, with the loyalty and the tension. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person is still going to struggle though when it comes to something about this infatuation again. The euphoria, the infatuation. They have to really let go of old ways. 10 of Wands here. Where's this connection heading? Is it worth waiting for between you and them? Pile 2. Yeah, it's like all in the fantasy world or something. It's like this person, I feel, is definitely thinking about this a lot. With the 7 of Cups here, we have the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. That can be very strong, like watery energy, kind of in an illusion here. High Priestess, very strong Piscean energy here too. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Very nostalgic again, but I feel like this person has to sort of take responsibility for this connection and really actually make the effort here. and they're kind of doing so behind the scenes until they can feel like they can actually offer something here. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like this person is like treading very carefully when it comes to making amends with you or trying to come back around with you. But we do have that card about communication potentially here. They're just afraid to take a risk right now. They're really afraid to do this. So I would say that what is this World here for? The Death card reversed. Yeah, the apology card again. It's like they need to close up the cycle of a lot of suppression here. Like they need to close up the cycle of like spinning their wheels and staying trapped. It's like they're keeping themselves trapped here. Yeah, a lot of unspoken things. Like they really want to talk to you. They really want to confess something to you. High Priestess reversed here. But it's like there's an issue around loyalty because of this like infatuated energy. Either their lifestyle or again, the two of you, you're so different. Maybe it's not acceptable or something like that here. But they really feel like they want to be in your life. So last card here, is this connection worth waiting for? What is the outcome here? Is your connection worth waiting for pile 2? Yeah, they feel like they've lost you here. I need to take a step back. I'm still trying to figure out what I want. I feel like I've lost you. I'm not coping well with it. So I feel like this person, we do have here at the bottom, in the very near future, regrets. They have a lot of regrets right now because they're sort of in their fantasy world about you. And they really feel like they want to make, again, they want to talk. They want to close up this cycle of being trapped in their own energy. It's like frustration here. I'm getting like frustration that they have because they do feel like they've lost you because of either, again, like those two groups, that you are very different and they have only been able to be like keeping you as an option because you're not acceptable somehow, or your families are different, or maybe they are married, maybe you're married, or they have just had an issue with like keeping other options open and other like, I guess, euphoric energies here that they've been kind of almost like addiction. There could be addictions here as well. And they have a problem with really dedicating themselves here to you, even though they're holding on to the past very tightly. So I would say that this connection is kind of, this last card here, is it worth waiting for? Can we get a clear answer here? Is it worth waiting for? Yeah, it's going to take time. So this is what I was going to say. It's kind of like it may be in the future when things can kind of, when you both can focus on yourselves, when you both can nourish yourselves here. It's going to take a lot of time for them, or I don't know how long, but it's going to take some time for them here. You both are picking up on each other's energy, and you both need this time to really go within and figure yourselves out, grow within yourselves, harmonize yourselves, especially them, so that they can do what they want to do, which is, I feel, to come through to you and at least talk to you and get things off their chest and go with what their heart wants. So I hope this resonated with you guys. It is general, so if it doesn't resonate, then you can choose one of the other piles. Do check me out on Instagram as well. I made an account, so I have some other pick a card readings on there, so do check that out. And stay safe, stay healthy. I'll talk to you guys next time. Much love. Hi there, pile 3. Anybody who chose this orange looking stone here. So is your connection worth waiting for? Let's go ahead and see what's going on in your connection. So anybody who chose pile 3 here, this orange, red, brown stone, is this connection worth waiting for? How is your person feeling about you? What's going on in this connection with whoever you are thinking about? Whoever you're thinking about here. Okay, so what is the energy of this connection right now? What is the energy of your connection, pile 3? What is the current energy of this connection for pile 3? Okay, we have intimacy here, closeness, sexuality, and seclusion. So this could be a very close connection. I did see the lovers when I was shuffling too here before I prepared for the reading. So for some of you, there could be a very close connection intimately. Doesn't have to be sexual. It just means like, you know, I see the lovers as intimacy too. So there could be something here that is healing. We have the purifying card here. So the two of you could really have like a strong intimate connection or a strong tie with each other emotionally, like this closeness here. I do feel like there's a lot of cautious energy, a lot of fear here about what to do or where to go. So your connection seems to be still connecting on this level of being close or feeling at least close, but there is also some sidetracks, some delays here that might be happening in your connection at the moment. Let's see what else. What's going on in this connection for pile 3? What's the energy of your connection? Yeah, we have drifting here, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching, and we also have the running card. So I do kind of feel though that with this intimacy too, though, there is a sense of maybe running away from the intimacy or running away from the closeness. So this could be somebody who does feel like there's an intensity with you, or there's an intensity. I keep seeing this pretend card, the mask, exaggeration, and bluff. So I feel like the two of you right now are kind of drifting. You are slowly kind of parting, or there's something about like, things that are drifting apart, things that are kind of ghosting here. So they could definitely be somebody who does tend to ghost you, or there's just something about your connection that seems detached after being close, or after maybe wanting to be close, because there is still something here about intimacy. I feel somebody could have a hard time being intimate or being close. Again, it could be emotional intimacy here, but I feel like there's something about, yeah, the boundaries card. Some of you may have to instill better boundaries when it comes to how close you're willing to get when things don't really go the way that you would like them to. I feel like there is an avoidant issue here. There's definitely coming through an avoidant issue when it comes to ghosting or not wanting to be too close, but also wanting to be close, if that makes sense. And that's where I feel this connection is right now. And that could be both of you, or it could be your person. Yeah, there's a sidetracked energy here. So let's see how they feel about you. And then we'll look at, you know, is it worth waiting for? We'll look at the outcome here at the end, and then we'll clarify with the tarot, but let's look at how they feel about you. So pile 3 here. How does this person feel about you, whoever you're dealing with? How are they currently feeling about you? What are their true feelings for you? Yeah, there it is again, the pretend card. Mask, exaggeration, and bluff. They have a hard time here being vulnerable, being authentic. They tend to really mask things here. We do have the chase card here. So it's kind of like this person wants to, yeah, see the chase with the receptive card, open heart, softness, vulnerability. It's like there's two sides of them though. Like this person I feel tends to operate from a mask. Like one part of them wants to be open with you, and the other part of them is afraid to get close. So there's like this runner chaser thing I feel here. So there's a fear of rejection as well. So this person seems to be masking something right now when it comes to their feelings. How are they feeling about you for pile 3? How are they feeling about you? Yeah, there's a strong connection here. I do feel with the spiritual connection and the lovers that I had seen too. This could be a twin flame, soulmate energy. It feels very, very intense, but that's also why I feel that there's like a runner chaser thing here. You have consequences, karma, destiny, cause and effect. It's like, unfortunately, there's been a lot of stuff that's caused your connection to not be as authentic as it could be. Yeah, it's like time here, cycles, things are kind of, it's like trying to chase something and then it's like you can never get it. So they feel deeply for you. This person feels like a deep love with you here with the spiritual connection, but they're trying to pretend it, or they're trying to mask it, or they're trying to bluff it like that doesn't really matter, or that it doesn't really affect them here. How they feel about you, pile 3. Yeah, another card about, we have heart song, inner knowing, telepathy, and intuition. So I feel like a lot of you, there is a lot of distance here. It could even be physical distance, but we have barriers and we have separation here, sidetracked again. So I feel like this is a connection where your person and you probably are not together at all, or you've probably been drifting apart, or things seem to be very distant. And I feel like during this time that you are separated, or during this time that you are apart, your person is feeling very deeply connected to you, like telepathically, spiritually here. So it doesn't matter the distance, because that's why I feel there's a very like spiritual twin flame soulmate energy here, because your person's feeling your energy no matter what. So that connection will always be there. So I can already see that this pile here, pile 3, we'll see where it's heading, but is it worth waiting for? I would say that it's always going to be with you when it comes to your heart space. It's always going to be with you with this like inner knowing that you have, even though your person seems to be kind of running from it, I feel. And they really have to take off that mask. They really have to open up with you here a little bit more. And I feel like they're afraid. We'll see what they want to say about this, about how they feel. How does your person truly feel about you, pile 3? How are they truly feeling about you? How is this person truly feeling about you? Yeah, exactly. As more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. It's like this has definitely been distance, this connection here. This out of all the 3 piles, this one feels the most distant, but it also feels the closest spiritually. So that's why I feel as more time passes by, they can't help but feel connected to you in the heart. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do anything about it, but I feel they at least want to. I know that I want you in my future. I'm working on making the proper plans. It's like their heart wants to. If they can just get over their fear, or if they can... So what do they want to say about the pretend here? How do they feel about you with pretend? How does this person truly feel about you with pretend? Okay, we have secrets. I hid something from you. I'm afraid to tell you about it. So they could be bluffing something here. They could be hiding something, but see, we have the battle card. I've tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. It feels more like they're battling themselves. So it feels like more like they're keeping secrets with their feelings for you to themselves. So it's like they're only fooling themselves, I feel. I mean, there could be something else going on externally too for some of you, but I feel like for the most part, it's like they're fooling themselves, or they're just masking themselves, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the spiritual connection. How they feel about you, pile 3. How they feel about you, pile 3. Yeah, I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. This person definitely has a lot of feelings for you. I feel like they feel very foolish because they know that they messed this connection up, because they didn't allow themselves to get close to you here. We have respect. You deserve the best. I want to respect you and do the right thing. They do respect you, though. I mean, I feel like this person definitely, they see you as somebody very, like, divine, and they see you as somebody very... I guess they just respect you here. It's kind of like there's just a lot of love. I mean, there's just a lot of love here. And I feel like even though they didn't maybe treat you with respect, I feel that they don't want to disrespect you again. So they're trying to like mask their feelings for you. They're trying to move on, but they can't really move on. They're trying to like plan for you in their life, but then they have a hard time. So it's like this on and off thing, I feel. And it's going to be hard for them to truly open up, but they don't want to hurt you. So they tend to just let things kind of drift. They could be focusing on their finances right now. Let's clarify heart song. How do they feel about you here with the heart song? How does this person feel about you? Okay, we have moving on. I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. We also have embarrassed here. I know I've acted childishly. I don't know how to... There's a lot of like foolish, childish. I feel like with this moving on card, I don't necessarily see at all here that this person's choice would be to let go of you. I feel like if anything, they would let go of you only because of their fear, like engulfs them. And for others of you, they may have already seen that you've moved on completely. And I think that's because of this cycle, this on and off kind of cycle here. So they feel like you're home to them. I mean, that doesn't go away. This person definitely feels like you're home to them. But with this moving on card, it's like with this heart song, telepathy and intuition, they may intuitively feel something from you, or you may also intuitive. I mean, if they feel this way and you resonate with this, then I'm sure you also pick up on their energy. Exactly, intensity. The feelings I have for you overwhelm me. So I run away to process them. Yeah, this is very intense. So this person runs away to process their feelings for you. That's what this is. Not like that's an excuse, but that's how they're feeling at the moment. So they kind of feel like it's easier to just move on because they may feel intuitively like you've probably had enough of them anyway with their running and their ghosting. They also don't know how you feel about them, if you feel the same way. Let's see here. What is the energy of your connection, pile 3, with the intimacy, drifting, running? What is the overall energy of your connection for pile 3? What is the overall energy of your connection? Ten of Cups, Five of Wands, the Page of Wands here at the bottom, the Star. So there is some interference here, even though I feel like this also could be internal conflict. It could be either one or both. Because with the Five of Wands here, this is about a lot of competition or conflict with this Ten of Cups, which is definitely your connection, is how I'm seeing it here. So they feel like this is almost too good to be true, is what I'm getting. This person may feel like this connection is just too much. It's too intense. It's too much here. So again, they run from it because it's a lot of conflict. What is the Five of Wands here for this connection for pile 3? What is the Five of Wands here for? Four of Cups, Seven of Cups. This Four of Cups has come through for all 3 piles. So with the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups, it's like they feel something about this feels like they don't deserve you, or they feel that they don't deserve you, or they feel like this is only an illusion. So they would just be fooling themselves. Yeah. Oops, let me grab that card. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, a lot of like just like they can't move, they can't, like these 3 cards here together are really like somebody who's just kind of sulking, I feel. But they're not sulking because of you, unless, you know, you maybe have moved on here, but it's like they're sulking because this was their Ten of Cups, but they can't seem to feel that they can have it. But if you did walk away, that's partially why, because they feel like they lost it. So how do they feel about you? Pile 3, how are they feeling about you for pile 3? Yeah, see, they feel sad. How's this person feeling about you, pile 3? They feel sad because they still feel very connected to you in the heart space. Some of you may not be available, or they may not be available. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands reverse. It's like they're trying to block this off, I feel, but they're trying to block off their sadness. They're trying to block off their pain. Justice in reverse would be an injustice, you know, some form of wrongdoing here. So I feel like they feel, obviously they've said now a couple times they feel very foolish, they feel embarrassed here. So whatever had happened before, it's like they know that they have messed this connection up, I feel. But at the same time, the more that the time goes on, the more that they miss you. So they're kind of in this state of sadness. It feels very sad here. What is the secrets card here for? I hid something from you. I'm afraid to tell you about it. Why do we have secrets here for this person? Why do we have secrets here for this person? No, I think it's just, for most of them, it's just, well, I guess we do have the Seven of Swords here. I think for some of them there is something that they have hidden from, but you would probably know what that is if you have like if your intuition already confirms that for you. But for others of you, it's just that they have not told you the truth of how they feel about you entirely. And that's why we have the other cards here too. I've tried my best to move on. I can't seem to let you go. So they're really battling, I feel, right now, because they've been running from, you know, here, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Swords. They've been running from this connection. But again, some of them could have some issues going on that they have not been available to you for, and they feel deeply in regret about that. So then let's look. Is it worth waiting for? Where's it heading? Is this connection worth waiting for pile 3? Where's this connection heading? What's the outcome here? Is this connection worth waiting for pile 3? We have the Mirror card. You both are definitely mirroring each other quite a bit here. We have the Infatuation card, adoration, addiction, compulsion, sidetracked. You're both going to be really feeling each other a lot when it comes to, again, this like telepathy, this intuition that you have. You're both really feeling a strong desire to be together, I feel, especially intimately. A lot of passion here, I feel, and they really miss this with you. They miss you. But with where this is heading, it's going to be kind of, where's this connection heading between, where's this connection heading here for pile 3? Is it worth waiting for? God, yeah, I feel like this person is just going to continue to push you away right now, unfortunately. And we have the one day, though. So, again, it's kind of like this is something where out of all the 3 piles, this one's definitely the most like intense when it comes to feelings wise. And I feel that the intensity basically of this connection is just too much for them, and they do tend to just continue to block you, push you away. If you block them though too, it's like you both feel like if you did block them and you did move away from them or whatever happened here, it's like they feel it's difficult to get through to you, but you feel like they should be the one. So it's like you both kind of feel like you want each other, but you're sort of just not doing anything. But I don't feel like anybody's doing anything here. So with the one day card, somewhere, someday, another time, it's like, yeah, one day maybe when this can clear up, it could be. But I think that for right now, it's still going to be kind of an avoidance of the feelings and avoidance of the issue. But like I said, I think you're both going to be always picking up on each other's energies for a long time. Where's this connection heading? What's the outcome for pile 3? Where's this connection heading? Where's this connection heading between the two of you? The Hermit, the Tower in reverse, the Knight of Swords. It's like something that has to, like the truth has to come out here, I feel, with the Tower in reverse and the Knight of Swords. This would be a confrontation. This would be like it's like so much anxiety here has to be lifted. It has to be like spoken about. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety about losing this and letting it slip away. And I feel it's basically waiting for the Tower to happen, waiting for the moment of truth here, waiting for some form of conversation or confrontation here. I don't know. It's kind of like I feel very on edge, or I feel very like jittery here. So there's something that I feel has not been spoken about totally. Yeah, 8 of Cups reversed. It's like there's no closure here, but yet I feel there's a Tower waiting to happen. Let's get the last cards here. Where's this connection heading? Is it worth waiting for? Yeah, if you're confused, I'm confused too. It's like you both are kind of confused for some of you. Is it worth waiting for? Where's this connection heading? I'll be writing you a message. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. The damage has already been done. Yeah, see, I was talking about walls. I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. Some of you definitely blocked them, or you just really walked away, and they feel that heavily here. And it's gonna, if that's the storyline for you, it's like they're waiting as long as possible until they break to talk to you, and they will eventually. But if you did not block them and you're both kind of just open, it's like you both are waiting to see who's going to do what, I feel. Or they're just simply waiting to get things off their chest. So it just feels like there's been a lot of damage here. There's been a lot of damage that's already been done, but the connection is so much there still. So it's like there's this you both have to really let go of the defenses though, especially them, because they feel very overwhelmed by you. So is it worth waiting for? I don't think it's really going to go anywhere when it comes to your heart space and when it comes to how you feel, because it's very connected. But is it worth waiting for? I would say that it is if you can wait. Like, live your life here. But and I think that one day it might surprise you, because I think something will happen here. There's going to be some form of a closure. There's going to be some form of a conversation. Something is going to come crashing down that's going to give you clarity, I feel, or give you both clarity here. So last card, is it worth waiting for? Yeah, roaming wild, free-spirited, risks and possibilities. It's kind of like it's still going to be kind of detached though, because of the intensity here for them, and they have to deal with that. So if you can wait for that, or if you can handle that, then that's up to you. But I think there will be some conversation. So I really hope this could help you guys. Do check me out on Instagram. I just made an account and I have some pick a card readings over there and some other stuff like that. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope it could resonate with you. It is a general reading, so just take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, no big deal. And take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time. Much love.